guys, here we are. It's time for math again. We're starting a new topic today. So this is topic D, and it is all about counting on. So starting from a known and counting on to an unknown to find your whole, your total. Okay, so our fluency activity today. Oh, wait, let me slow down. You need, for working today, your Learn book, blue side. And if you want to work along with me on the problems I'm doing in the video, your Succeed book, burgundy side. Okay? So, now that we know this, and of course you have a pencil because it's math. You need a pencil, not a pen, a pencil because it's math. Let's do our fluency activity. Are you ready? You have to get up. So our fluency activity today is called Skip, Count, Squats. Yes, you heard me. It's called Skip, Count, Squats. So you're going to stand up. Get up. And you're going to stand with your feet shoulder width apart. Matter of fact, let me see if I can put it so you can see me better. Okay. Yeah, you're going to stand with your feet shoulder width apart. And you're going to act like you're sitting in a chair. Okay? Or you can do what's called a sumo squat and spread your legs out really wide. And you'll squat from here. Now, what we're going to do, ouch, we're going to count by twos. Let me back this up just a little bit more so I can see you better, or you can see me better. We're going to count by twos. You ready? All right. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. Yay! Okay, though, but we're not done. So we're going to do it again. Shake it off. Shake it off. This time I'm going to do sumo. This time we're going to count by tens. You ready? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Okay, shake it off. Shake it off. Those are called skip, count, squats. Notice we are literally skip counting. So now that we're all stretched out, limbered up, and I've had a successful leg day, let's go ahead into our working books. We're going to need page 99 in your Learn book. So your Learn book, page 99. Just like any other day, I'm going to read the problem. You're going to pause the video and work on it for 3 minutes and then hit play so we can work on it to finish it together. You're going to draw a math picture and write a number bond and number sentence. You need a picture, number bond, and number sentence to match the story. To match the story. Oh, too far. Beth went apple picking. She picked 7 apples and put them in her basket. 2 more apples fell out of the tree right into her basket. How many apples does she have in her basket now? Like I said, pause the video, work on it for about 3 minutes, and then hit play so we can finish it together. All right, so you ready? All right, so let's set up our number bond. Let's set up our number sentence. And let's get ready to draw our picture and fill in these blanks. So, Beth went apple picking. All right, cool. There's Beth, you know. So it's happy. I wonder if she got red ones or green ones, maybe yellow. apple do you like best? I'm partial to the green Granny Smith apples myself. Those are my favorite. But I also will rock with a Fuji or a Pink Lady. Those are some pretty good apples. Maybe we can talk more about that later. So Beth picked 7 apples and put them in her basket. All right, she picked the apples, she put them in her basket. Cool. Skirt! You're right. I can draw that. 7 apples. Is this a part or is this our whole? This is one of our parts. Excellent. So she picked 7 apples. She picked 7 apples. Draw to represent 7 apples. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. She picked 7 apples. Okay. 2 more apples. Whoa, 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 whoa. Don't you be yelling at me. I heard you. Skirt. You're right. 2 more apples fell right into her basket, which means she now has bloop, bloop, 2 more. Let's draw to represent the more apples she now has, okay? 2 more. 1, 2. So 2 becomes our what? Our second part. Excellent. 2 becomes our second part. So 7 apples picked and put in the basket, plus 2 more that dropped in. Let's check out our question, which our question is our sentence that ends in a question mark. How many apples does she have in her basket now? Right now. Good job. No, well, how are we going to solve? I hear you, but we need to work to see the solving. So we're going to go ahead and start using our counting on. We're going to count on to find the whole. From the first part, 7, put it in your brain. So get it in your fingers and lightly. Lightly means gently. Softly, bop it in your brain. 7, let's count on how many? Okay, 2 more. 7, 8, 9. What? 7. Oh, I hit too hard. Gotta do it lightly. 7, 8, 9. How many apples does she have in her basket now? Beth has 9. Am I finished? No, because I do not know the object. A word problem requires a word answer. So we need to write the word apples. She has 9 apples. That is the correct answer. 9 by itself is wrong. 9 by itself is wrong because it's a word problem. So if you don't have a word answer, you're not done. Okay, let's keep going. Now, if you want to work with me as we practice counting on, I am pulling my problems for you guys out of the homework book. The homework book, the book labeled Succeed. It's coming from here on this page right here, number 61. That's exactly where I'm getting the problems from. You'll see it in just a second. It looks exactly like what I just showed you in the Succeed book. Oh, but I moved too fast for my own head. All right, so let's go ahead, and now that we've done this, we're going to look ahead at some practice problems. Just pay attention and talk through them with me. These ones aren't in your book. I'll tell you when it's time to get into that book if you're trying to work along with me. All right, so here we have some crayons. And what they've so kindly done for us is put the number on the box. The boxed crayons, that is going to represent our first part. Our first part, the part that we already know. And actually with these problems, we know both parts. We're adding to find the whole. But the first part that we count on from, the part we put inside of our brain, is given to us. So we're counting crayons. So let's start a number sentence to go with these crayons. So 4 crayons that are in the box plus, how many crayons are outside the box? 2. Excellent. 4 crayons plus 2 crayons is equal to an unknown number of crayons. And since we have an object, even though we're not doing word problems, I'm going to write down that object, crayons. So let's count on. Count on means you put, usually you put the bigger part in your brain because it ultimately makes the problem easier. So let's put the bigger part, the 4 in our brain, gently. 4. Count on. 4. Okay, let me hear you. 4, 5, 6. Excellent. Excellent job. So how many crayons are there? There are 6 crayons. Good job. So this is, like I said, counting on. You have 2 parts. You put the big part in your brain, and you keep counting up to find out what the whole is by counting the second part by ones. All right, let's look at, what are we counting now? Hot dogs. We're counting hot dogs. I hope they're kosher. So we're counting hot dogs. How many hot dogs are in the pack? 6. Good. So that makes that our first part. This time, let's do it in a number bond. Okay. So 6 is our first part. Excellent. How many hot dogs are not in the pack? They're already bunned up, ready to go. 2. Excellent. So again, counting on to find the whole. Let's put the 6 in our brains. 6. All right, thank you. Let me hear you. 6, 7, 8. 6, 7, 8. How many hot dogs are there total altogether? 8 hot dogs. Good job. 8 hot dogs. So like I said, when you're counting on, the strategy is putting the 2 parts together, but instead of going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, we go 4, 5, 6. Or instead of going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, we go 6, 7, 8. That's counting on. Taking the bigger part, putting it in our brain, and then keep going to count on to find the whole. Okay, so now if you want to follow along with me, you can get out your Succeed book. We're doing a few more examples, and they come from the Succeed book on page number. I know the answer to this question. Right here, page number 61. That's where I'm getting this from. What we're about to do is where I'm getting it from, okay? All right. So, this here, let's read what we have. Letter C from that page in your book, letter C. It says 7 plus 2 is equal to, so we don't know the whole. We don't know the total. And what we see this little boy here doing, he is showing to us, he's depicting his pictures to represent counting on. This is a thought bubble. So what we're going to do is we're going to show what's happening in our brains. So what happens when we count on, we put the big number in our head. So start with the big number, 7, and then you count on, how many more do we need? We need 2 more. So go ahead and write that if you're writing with me. If not, pay attention, follow along. Talk back to me. I know you think I don't know you're talking or not, but I do. I can feel it. I feel when we're interacting. All right, so 7 in his brain. 8, 9. So he counted on 2 more, and he got 7, 8, 9. So what is our whole here? 9. Excellent. So, oh man, this is so overwhelming. I'm not sure how I can do this. Guess what? It's okay. If putting these in your brain and counting on is still too much, you can take a step back and draw a picture. So let's draw a picture just to check our work. Even if you think you know it and you want to check your work, drawing a picture is an excellent tool. So let's go, because remember we put this tool in our strategy box. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2. 7 plus 2. Let's count them all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Does my picture where I checked my work match my thinking when I counted on? It does. That means I did it right. And like I said, if you're not comfortable with this yet, go back and draw a picture. If you think you know you did it right, but you want to check your work, draw a picture. If you're confident and you want to prove you did it right, Draw a picture. Okay, let's practice. Let's do one more practice problem. One more practice problem. Also still out of the Succeed homework book. Okay, so this is letter D out of the Succeed homework book. Read the problem as it is written. Read the problem as it is written. Okay, see, you gotta pay attention. The symbols are not always in the same places. What's important is what the symbols mean. So right now, as you read this, it says blank is equal to 6 plus 3. Blank is the same as 6 plus 3. Going back. Blank matches with 6 plus 3. So now our little girl who's thinking, she's going to count on. She's going to put the bigger part inside of her brain. What is the bigger part? Of my two parts, which one is bigger? 6 or 3? 6. So put the 6 in your brain with me. Put it in your brain. Pick up the 6. Put it in your brain. 6. And let's count on. We need how many more? 3. All right, pick up the 6. 6. Okay, I'm going to hear you do it. 6, 7, 8, 9. So the 6 is in my brain plus 3 more is equal to 9. Good job. Let us write to show our thinking. So 6 is in her brain. Thinking 7, 8, 9. 6, 7, 8, 9. So I've just shown you in the last two slides a couple different ways to draw showing your thinking. You can put the number in your head, you can put the number in the thought cloud, but you just have to make sure you're starting with the bigger part and you're counting on to add the smaller part. And we found that our answer for this problem was 9. So, as I said before, counting on is new. It's new like this. Part plus part is equal to whole. Larger part in your brain, adding more to get to the whole. How do you check your work? You draw a picture. Excellent. So let's draw 6 and 3 more and make sure that it's 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's my first part. My second part. 1, 2, 3. I colored them in slightly so you can tell that it's a different part. Let's count all to check our work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Did we do the correct work counting on? Yes, good. Let's practice counting on with our picture. We'll still start at 6, but now we can see all the parts. 6, 7, 8, 9. Did I do this correctly? I did. So therefore, you did this correctly. So give yourself a check and maybe a smiley face. Like I said, we're counting on as our new strategy. You can use pictures to check your work. Whether you're confident or not, you can use pictures to check your work. You can always use pictures to check your work. All right. Hold on just 1 second, and I will show you. Hold on a second. And I will show you what's coming up. Okay, so like I said, we've practiced it. Let's go ahead. Where's my click? Click, click, can't click, okay. All right, yes, in your book, you have your problem set to complete. The problem set is, as always, the next page after your application problem. You do this in your book. You work on it for about 10 minutes. Just 10 minutes will get you straight on that. And then once you're done, it's on page 101. We've got 3 digits now, 101. Once you're finished with that 10 minutes, you click ahead to the next slide so you can complete your exit ticket, which is in the form of a draw it. When you're done with that, click submit so I can see your work. I know you're working hard. I believe you, but I'm not with you to see what's in your book. you got to turn in something. Okay? All right, that's all I have for today.